continue with Unit 1. Okay, concept and development of entrepreneurship. Okay, so for this Unit 1 is a very simple topic. Okay, very simple topic in which we like you to able to describe the definition of entrepreneurship and entrepreneur, understand the contribution of entrepreneurship to the society, to the people, to the economy, and so forth. Identify the characteristic of successful entrepreneurs and know the successful story of entrepreneur. So in simple, in this topic, we just look at what do you mean by entrepreneur and entrepreneurship? What are the characteristics of successful entrepreneur? What are your entrepreneurship competency analysis? You can do an analysis of yourself, your competency. Okay, you can find the type of competency online as well. Next, contribution of entrepreneurship, and last, the successful entrepreneur that you can find in the world and as well as in Malaysia. So in simple, what do you understand about entrepreneur? Siapakah usahawan? Entrepreneur in Malay we call it usahawan. Siapakah usahawan ini? Apa yang kamu faham? Cuba type di chat ataupun jawab soalan saya, apa yang kamu faham tentang usahawan ini? Ada? Siapakah mereka? Peniaga? Okay. Any more? Orang yang create produk baru untuk dijual? Ya, cross. Ada bisnes? Tidak semestinya business. Someone who does business, okay. Remember, when we talk about usahawan entrepreneur, sometimes we confuse them with businessmen. So one very important thing you must know is entrepreneur, usahawan berbeza. They are different. They are different from a businessman. Okay, they are different from business people. Okay, what are the difference? Okay, saya rasa ada orang sudah ada idea. So here, so you have good answer here. Valencia, you say people that have something to offer. So what to offer? Please be a little bit here. By Guo Zixin, people who invented something creative and new. Yeah, this is what normally we think. Okay, usahawan sepatutnya mencipta sesuatu yang baru dan kreatif. By Koch, create or set up business or product not good enough because businessmen also create and set up their business. So untuk membezakan peniaga dari usahawan, yang pentingnya lah creativity mereka, keunikan produk yang mereka sediakan. So kalau for businessmen, they copy what people are doing exactly and they paste. For example, you can see one store, okay, they come out with ada satu ketika sangat famous ialah katakan goreng pisang cheese, okay, tiba-tiba satu gerai ada goreng pisang cheese, okay, yang menjual di katakan alam mesra. So one store selling goreng pisang, okay, cheese. Fried banana cheese. So when they come up with this new thing, then he is of the mind of entrepreneur. He has a mindset. He wants to create something very new. But at the same time, we can see other businessmen start to copy what they are doing. Orang yang copy saja tanpa penambah baik, mereka ini lebih merupakan peniaga or businessman. People who are only copy what other people are doing, they are more like a businessman. Okay, they are more like a businessman. So let's look at the definition in detail. So what is entrepreneurship ataupun keusahawanan? Okay, entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a dynamic process of innovation and creation through 4 different dimensions. So we can create innovation for people for the organization, for the use in the environment, and we need the cooperation of everybody. So when we say entrepreneurship, it is not one man show. Bukan satu orang usahawan boleh berjaya, tetapi usahawan perlu bekerja sama. They need to work together with other people. Okay, so when we look at the definition of entrepreneur, there are many definitions. In simple, we can look at like Hissrich and Peter. This is quite old. So they are putting all the resources together to transform invention in a viable business. Menukar rekaan baru, rekaan baru kepada satu perniagaan yang boleh dilaksanakan. And then we can look at the definition by Scarborough and Gimera, create new business in the face of uncertainty and identify the opportunity. Kita lihat peluang yang baru. Okay, and by Curacao and Huggies, 2007, seek business opportunity under conditions of uncertainty, and then they will make wise consideration. Okay, mereka boleh membuat pemilihan yang sesuai, pemilihan yang baik in terms of they create a business, okay, that has innovation, profit, and development. So in simple, when you say people who are taking risks, yes, they are entrepreneur. Okay, I think there are other answer in the chat room, are very good answer. Contohnya dari Jennifer, orang yang berani mengambil risiko. Yes. Okay. Dari Novara, orang individu mencipta dan memasarkan pasaran. Yes, this is good. Okay, kerana kita ada banyak mereka. One of the very famous, for example, Thomas Edison, all of us know him, but he is not entrepreneur. Dia bukan usahawan. Beliau merupakan seorang what you call pencipta, tetapi bukan usahawan. So entrepreneur, they create something new and they market it, they sell it to the people. Okay, and then dari Azerating, seseorang yang mempunyai keinginan yang tinggi untuk memasarkan produk yang mereka hasilkan. Yes. Okay. However, untuk maklumat Anda semua, usahawan tidak semestinya dia membuat perangan tersebut sendiri. Mungkin perangan itu dia mempunyai idea. Okay, mempunyai idea untuk membuat perangan tersebut ataupun software tersebut. Contohnya, dia ingin membuat software software yang untuk memasarkan produk tertentu, tetapi dia tidak mempunyai kemahiran. Okay, he wants to prepare a software to sell a certain product. For example, a software to sell the furniture. Okay, we have many software online to sell food, sell drink. We sell many kind of household products. Maybe this another person he think, oh, I want to create a software to sell a product like furniture, okay, furniture online. So he has the idea, but he doesn't know how to do it. Okay, he doesn't know how to create the software, so he can employ or outsource somebody else to do the software for him. But that is his idea. So for us entrepreneur, they must have the thinking. They must have the idea. They must be willing to take the risk and take the opportunity to create the business. Okay, and he is willing to try to sell it himself. So what's the difference? So inventor, orang yang they only create new things, but they are not selling. But entrepreneur, they are selling things. So these are the difference. Okay, so just now I already mentioned some of the characteristics. You remember? Okay, ciri-ciri mereka sangat mementingkan perniagaan mereka. Patient for the business. They have the patience, means that they love their business very, very much. They have the patience to do with the business. They want to develop the business, and then they are product or customer focused. In another word, they are thinking, oh, how can I improve my product? How can I improve my the service for the suitable customers? Instead of thinking, oh, I want profit only, I want to get the most money. No, that's the wrong thinking. A good entrepreneur must think of Oh, how can I improve my product? How can I improve my customer service? How can I make my customer happy with my product? Okay, with this thinking, your mindset, pemikiran begini membolehkan will allow the entrepreneur to earn more money in future, but not temporary. Okay, not now. Maybe to improve the product, it needs to do innovation, and innovation take times and cost money. Because you want to try and error, you buy product and try to make it nicer, but fail. Okay, you lost money. But still in the future, if your product become good, better, then you get more profit in future. Might not now, but in future. And then tenacity, in another word, you are perseverant, you are willing to face the risk, okay? Sanggup mengambil risiko dan berani mencuba dan ada ketabahan. You are willing to face the challenging, not only for temporary but long-term challenge that you might face it. And intelligent, okay, kebijaksanaan. The intelligent here can be the intelligence to come up with new ideas, the intelligence suitable for the certain industry. When you can come up with new ideas, then only you are able to come up with a better products for sale. Okay, so in simple, I already explained the passion for business. So one example is this is very famous, especially in the Muslim world now today, especially in Malaysia, also very famous hijab, Nilofa hijab. Okay, so there are many people using her product as well. Okay, product customer focus like Grab. When Grab first came in, okay, ingat tak? 3 tahun sebelum tahun 2020, okay, before 2020, we already have the Grab. But Grab only focus on providing customer service in allowing the driver to meet their customer, allowing part-time driver to meet their customers. That is the first step of Grab. After that, Grab during the year 2020, they see the opportunity like Food Panda, they see the opportunity. So they know that people want food delivery. Like I'm working now at home, okay, my kids at home, and then I need to complete my work. Don't have time to cook. Then I need food delivery. Okay, some of you might be the same. Okay, so what happened is Grab see the opportunity, then they know this is what customer want. They start to provide food delivery. After that, they provide a household product delivery. So there are many improvements throughout the last few years. Okay, so why? Because they see what customer wanted, apa yang diperlukan oleh pelanggan pengguna, itulah yang disediakan, dikeluarkan. Okay, and then tenacity despite failure, like I said, they have the perseverance, they are willing to take risks, and they are willing to face the setback or failures. Okay, this guy, I think you know who is he, right? Okay, sangat terkenal di Malaysia juga. So he is one of the pioneer in the China, what you call it, online retail business, right? Yes, you know. Of course, you must know. Even Malaysian also, most of us know him. He even, I think, before year 2020, he even came to Malaysia. If I'm not mistaken, he got one activity he done in UMS, okay, in 2019 ke 2018 kalau tersilap lah, I'm not very sure. He even came in Malaysia lah before 2020. After 2020, everything changed. So also we lost the connection and everything lost lah. Okay, so okay, what we want to learn from him is how he faced the failures. Remember, he is not somebody who are doing software, and he is not somebody who are software engineering. Okay, do you know his background? He is an English teacher, right? Chai, is it? He is English teacher, right? Yes. So, but he changed his his route to another industry. Then and he start his business. After that, his team, not only him, his team, he suggests a lot of improvement, changes. He is one of the pioneer. I will say he start the stone for everyone to step in. After that, a lot of people step in, and I don't know how is his business today as compared to many challenges in China. China is a very, very big market. There are many competitors. Okay, banyak pesaing. Saya tidak tahu lah apa kedudukan beliau di sana. But still, he is one of the people who remember for his willingness to face all the failure and setbacks. Okay, and then intelligent, I will say Tan Sri, Dr. Tony Fernandez, very intelligent, very smart, sangat bijaksana. Okay, sangat bijaksana. Di mana beliau very smart, and his background also is not in the what you call the airfreight industry. He is like a financial controller. Okay, financial controller. If you read his story, how he start to take over Asia, you will find that actually he has no knowledge or good experience about the air freight industry. Okay, he is more like a financial control the finance keuangan, control the finance of the company. But he tried out and he make AirAsia a success before 2020. And now after the pandemic over, then we want to see how he will bring this AirAsia already down for 2 years, and then how he bring the AirAsia up again. We want to see. Okay, it's up to us to see how he wants to bring the company up again. So, what are the characteristics of successful entrepreneur? In simple, there are many more than 4, lebih daripada 4 ciri-ciri utama, lebih daripada itu. Tetapi apa yang kita lihat ialah all these are some of the important characteristics. Especially we can see they have the strong commitment, very strong desire, and then motivation, very goal-oriented. They know what they want to do. They are willing to take risks. Okay, so these are some of the important characteristics. Okay, so we have entrepreneurship competency analysis, and then you can find the analysis online, and also in the book that we have, of course. And then what are the contribution? Okay, let's do some let's do some discussion together. So let me know, what do you think, what are the contribution of entrepreneur to our society? Apakah sumbangan usahawan kepada masyarakat kita? What are their contribution? You can type in the chat room. Yeah, peluang pekerjaan, yes. Same thing, job opportunity, yes. Yeah, very fast, good. Yes. Economics done by Duncan. Okay, please tell me in terms of economy, what do you think? Economics. Okay, Chai. Can be a sample, let people study. Yes, a good answer as well. As a role model, we call it role model. Satu contoh yang kita boleh ikut. And then we learn from them some good characteristic. Doesn't mean that we must be entrepreneur, but we learn from them some like motivation, some willing to take risks, some good characteristic that we hope that you learn. Okay, improve life quality. Yes, with the entrepreneur, actually we can use better products. Okay, one example is, for example, is you can see that before we have Microsoft, we are using Lotus 123. Those days I was very, very young. I still remember I was in maybe primary school or early high school. So Lotus 123. Okay, I don't know you ever heard of that. and other system. I can't remember that. So the problem with using that is you have to memorize the function. 封系, yeah? So you have to type the function before you change the font, the format of the font, and so on. So with Microsoft, they make it very simple. You just click one icon, okay, you can bold it. You just click another icon, you can italic, and then after that, Microsoft with all those improvements. And during the pandemic, you can see many other software coming in to help us in, for example, in teaching. Okay, for example, like I say, I will teach you one new, we'll try to use one new apps that is mural.com. Okay, mural, something like that. Mural.com. That is one software that you can do a lot of different type of planning using the software. It's very user friendly. Okay, so all these are created by entrepreneur. And then, of course, now they give you free to use, but in future you have to pay for it. Okay, so yeah, they improve our life quality, make it easier, and then they give us inspiration to young generation to create and create new thing, help diverse the economy. By Awang Suhairi, yes, you are right. Help diverse the economy. Kita ada ekonomi yang berbeza. Okay, help ekonomi yang berbeza. For example, one good example is AirAsia. Sebelum adanya AirAsia, before we have AirAsia, we are using mass airline only. Okay, until today, mass airline is very expensive. And in those days, with no competition in the internal flight. Maksudnya, if you're from KK, you want to fly to KL, you have no other choice but take mass. And then, with no competition, mass airline was very, very expensive. The flight was very, very expensive, and it make it very difficult. Okay, for even tourists, when they come to Malaysia, they only go to KL or Malacca. Okay, because internal flight was so expensive. But after that, with AirAsia, with the AirAsia make it cheaper, and then competition make it with the competition, mass airline also reduce the price. Okay, to make it cheaper to fly, and then you can see more and more visitor coming in. It helped us, especially the Sabah economy, to get better with the tourism. And then beside that, you can see that entrepreneurs they are different. They're getting okay, we have direct flight from China to KK. We have direct flight from Indonesia to JB. Okay, we have direct flight from Thailand maybe to Kuching. Okay, I'm not so sure. Thailand, Bangkok to Kuching. So we have many different flights that provide convenience and help the economy to get better. Okay, what else do you think? Do you see? Apa lagi? Itu saja. What else do you think? What are the other contribution? Contohnya dari segi ekonomi, apa lagi? Beside job opportunity, beside the economy, what else do you think they contribute? If you study economics or you look at the country economy, then you will notice that actually this entrepreneur, they contribute a lot in terms of tax. Okay, mereka membayar cukai yang tinggi. Hasilnya, jika perniagaan mereka mendapat untung tinggi kan, contohnya AirAsia sebelum ini, AirAsia mendapat untung tinggi, mereka akan membayar cukai yang tinggi kepada kerajaan. So with that high amount of tax, okay, cukai dibayar. So with the high amount of tax, it allowed the country to become better. Okay, the cash will flow into the country. Yes, by Liu. Yes. Okay, the country cash flow will become, or economy will become better, and then attract high skilled workers. Yes. Okay, and then also it helped the society. We can see that now entrepreneur they come up with scholarship, beasiswa kan, dari industry, they come out with sponsor. All this will help the universities, the students to become better. So in terms of society, in terms of economy, they help a lot. Ya, scholarship beasiswa. Walaupun beasiswa mungkin tidak banyak, not much. Okay, tetapi this is something that they help us. Mereka juga memberi peluang kita buat industry training. Remember, industrial training is also something we learn. And without the industry, we cannot do our industrial training. Okay, so all these are about contribution. So what are the contribution? For example, I say we can have contribution in terms of media, social media. So Facebook is no longer only a media, but Facebook is now a platform for you to do business, especially during MCO. After the year 2020, we start to do a lot of our business online using Facebook and Instagram, also under the same company, Meta. What else? I think WhatsApp also under their same company. Okay, Meta. So this is actually provide you the opportunity to do business online. Even though for us who don't have the platform to do business in Lazada, Shopee, you can do it in Facebook, Instagram, and as well as WhatsApp. Okay, Grab, like I say, Grab, they contribute in making us living easier. Okay, Shopee, you know lah, Shopee is a form of Lazada, similar to Lazada. I believe you know it. Jack Ma is not really Lazada, but is like Alibaba Group. Okay, Asia, like we mentioned already just now. So we have many other successful entrepreneurs like him, Jeffrey Preston Bezos. Yeah, he is the what you call Amazon chairman. Amazon chairman. Okay, the founder. I think he is no longer the chairman. Okay? Yeah, I think he's no longer the chairman, but he was the founder. He's the founder. Okay. Tan Sri Said Mok Abu Hari is one of the very famous our local entrepreneur who has many business in many industry. Okay, Tony Fernandato and Robert Koch in his business. This is Honda. When you heard of this name, you think of Honda. But he's no longer here. So this is some of the example entrepreneur with their companies. Sorry. Okay. All right. That's all for the topics today.